The Chapter 4 Battle Pass trailer is finally here, and we're going to take a full showcase of everything in the Season 1 Battle Pass that you're going to absolutely love. So first up, guys, we have the Tier 1 skin, the Winter Soldier, aka Bucky Barnes, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, and this skin looks absolutely insane with this cybernetic arm and everything. Absolutely love it. And then next up, we have his loading screen, which looks pretty cool. It seems to be some sort of like watercolor theme, so it looks really, really cool. Nice little action shot. And then next up we have his spray, which is Hydra's logo, which is the I guess the organization that like brainwashed him or whatever, if you guys didn't know, from the Marvel series. And then moving on, we've got his back bling, which is the Winter Soldier's rifle. So I'm hoping this ends up being his mythic weapon too. We get some sort of crazy OPAR. But then next up we've got his wrap, the Winter Star, which of course has his signature star, and you can see it on all the other weapon models as well. Definitely looks really, really solid, and I'm sure you'll see a lot of other people using it once you get into a match. But then next we have his banner icon, the star as well, which of course goes perfectly with his set. The next Battle Pass skin is the Legend, which of course is Jon Jones after joining the Seven, so his outfit looks really, really awesome, and I'm glad to have him on our side now. And I know a ton of people are going to be using this skin in game because everybody loves Jonesy, so I can't wait to see that. But then next we have his banner icon, which is the Seven's logo, if you didn't know. So now you can show your support for the Seven even more. And then next we have his loading screen, which shows the original artwork for Jonesy way back when Fortnite was getting made. I think even before. I think this is a concept of when he was getting made. So you can see he's come a long way in a lot of different forms. And here's the first Battle Pass emote, Fabulous Fame. So you guys are gonna have to rate this one in the comments for me. Let me know what you think about it. I honestly can't even think of like a really good emote that's been in a recent Battle Pass. I don't know if it's because they're releasing emotes all the time now or what, or they just get overshadowed by the Icon series. So I'm curious to see how the community responds to these emotes, honestly. But anyways, moving on, we have his spray, which is named Comic Jones. You guys can see it's a little comic book version of Jonesy that looks kind of creepy, to be honest. But yeah, next up, of course, we've got his style without the helmet to show that it is Jonesy, in fact. So welcome to the Seven, Jonesy. And I'm assuming we'll get even more color styles for him, since that's what we had with the Paradigm in the last Battle Pass. So that's probably what the additional challenges are for. And our next Battle Pass skin is Geno himself. So I know a lot of you guys are going to be hyped for this. We've been waiting so long to see Geno as a skin or in the game in general, and I bet his bonus styles are going to be absolutely insane. But moving up next, we've got his music pack, the Eternity War music, so you guys can get a little snippet of it here. It sounds pretty cool, pretty epic, and yeah, honestly, Fortnite never really fails to disappoint with the music packs, to be honest, so big shout out to them. And next up is Geno's loading screen, which features probably what one of his bonus styles is going to be, if any, because we've seen a ton of different styles from him, like across the comics and the survey skins. So yeah, I'm assuming this will be one of the bonus styles. And next is his emoticon, which is the Imagined Order logo. If you guys didn't know, he's the leader of the Imagined Order, so that makes perfect sense. They definitely need to make these emoticons more useful though. So next up is his spray, which is a free reward even if you don't purchase the Battle Pass, even though I'm assuming you're probably gonna buy the Battle Pass anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And our next Battle Pass skin is the Nothing. And I really got to give the Fortnite designers credit because they come up with some insane concepts, so props to them, because they do get a lot of flack for all the crossovers they bring into Fortnite. Anyways, next up we've got the Nothing's loading screen, which is a cool little artwork of the 0 point and everything. See, I know loading screens aren't that exciting, but you gotta appreciate the artists that make them. And the next reward is his back bling, which honestly I can see this back bling being used by a lot of people for a bunch of different skins. It's just clean and super cool. But now let's take a look at the Nothing's emote, which is the Nothing's Rise, but it's more like him floating through the sky. So this one is actually pretty funny as well. I definitely like it. I think a lot of you guys will like using this with a ton of different skins. But now we've got the Nothing's music pack, which once again is another solid music pack. You know, they always do a pretty good job, I think, with the music. So once again, another good one to add to the collection, I guess, to use just for background music in general. And then finally, of course, we've got more challenges to unlock more styles of the nothing. And our next battle pass skin is Shuri, and this skin looks absolutely incredible with the Black Panther outfit, I gotta say. When we get to see the bonus styles, if there's like an animated version or something, kind of like how the original Black Panther skin has a cool animation, this skin will definitely be almost just as good as the original Black Panther. And honestly, I think this may be people's favorite skin in the battle pass. But now let's take a look at her spray, which is a cool looking little cartoon version of her. It looks kind of like the Zero War version, but not exactly. And next up, we've got her pickaxe, which is her golden spear. And I can't remember what the Black Panther's pickaxe is, but this one is really, really solid. So I can't say if it's better, but it's definitely a solid pickaxe overall. And now we've got her emoticon, which is a cool little cartoon version of the original Black Panther. But now, guys, as we get closer to tier 100, you guys can probably already guess what the tier 100 skin is going to be just based on this emoticon alone. So now let's take a look at Miles's back bling as well. Another cool little pet to add to the collection. I feel like we haven't gotten a pet in a while. So although they're usually pretty bulky and get in the way of gameplay, I feel like this one isn't too bad. So shout out to Peter Porker for that. And now we have Miles's pickaxe, Spider-Ham's hammer. So it does go with the back bling perfectly as well. And yeah, I know everyone loves the one-handed pickaxes, so I'm sure a lot of people are gonna love this one. But moving on to Miles's weapon wrap, you can see it looks really, really cool. You can see it goes perfectly with pretty much every weapon model, and I don't remember what the Spider-Man wrap looks like, so I don't know if it's really similar to that, but either way, it does look solid, so I'm not complaining. So now let's take a look at Miles's banner icon, which of course is his signature little logo there. And now we have his spray, which is actually really, really cool with him flying over like a spider or something, so that'll definitely be actually a pretty cool spray. And then next we've got our next emote, which is freestyle, and I don't know if this is a reference to the Miles Morales movie or video game or anything, but I don't personally recognize the dance, so it doesn't have the Marvel rarity next to it, so it's probably just a random emote. So let me know what you guys think about this as well. This one I could definitely see people using though as a meme, so I assume you're gonna start seeing this in some TikToks or something. But moving on, we've got Miles Morales' emoticon, which is named Spidey, and once again, I know it's just an emoticon, so nothing too crazy there, but I'm sure the Miles fans appreciate it. So we'll just move on over to the Spider Team loading screen, which looks super, super cool. You've got Miles and Gwen working together there in a city, so that looks really, really cool. I wish that was actually a point of interest in Fortnite. That'd be super awesome. And now, of course, we can take a look at the man himself, Miles Morales, that I know a ton of people are going to be hyped for. I didn't really know if people would be more hyped for Miles or Shuri, but honestly, since Miles is pretty close to just Spider-Man, I feel like Shuri might be a little bit more hype, but you guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments which one you think is better. And also, guys, Epic has just confirmed that those two other skins that are featured in the recent crew pack loading screen are coming to the game like immediately after the chapter drops, so I think they'll be in the item shop. We saw that girl skin in the skin survey, so we pretty much knew that that one was 100%, but the male now is confirmed to be coming too, so if you guys liked him better or something, or you just like the skin, then you can be excited for that. Also, we know that the chapter 4 starter pack is going to be at Mina Park, and if you guys don't usually buy the starter packs, it's kind of worth it just because it's basically like a free skin, because you're basically paying like $5 or $6 to get a skin, and then you get the 500 or 600 V-Bucks back, so it's really a good deal. So it's not a terrible skin, but not really a great skin either in my opinion, but I would recommend just getting it if you can, because realistically you'll probably end up wanting something from the item shop at some point to use those V-Bucks. And guys, the co-founder of Epic Games, Mark Rain, actually just tweeted a little teaser saying that his word for chapter 4 season 1 is cycle, and most people are thinking that this could be referencing motorcycles, and maybe it can have a dual meaning, because honestly I don't think this would just be about motorcycles. Like, that's not really like a theme for a season in my opinion. So cycle, it sounds like stuff is going to be like changing throughout the map, I would guess, or something. I don't really know, but I'm thinking of a cycle more of like things happening in a circle rather than motorcycles. But I mean, we'll find out soon enough anyway, so this is just a nice little teaser to add on to the hype. And what's kind of interesting is that in Fortnite's TikTok ads, you can see at the very bottom in the little text that they have the copyright notice for Marvel. So some people were speculating that this is going to be like a mainly Marvel themed season. However, I went back to look at like the chapter 3 season 4 trailer, and you can see they also had this little Marvel copyright notice thing at the bottom of that too, because obviously Gwen Stacy was in the battle pass. So I think anytime there is a Marvel skin in the battle pass, they have to include that. So I don't know, it could mean it's largely Marvel themed, or it could just mean there's a Marvel skin in the battle pass. So I don't know, take that as you guys want. I just thought I would mention it to you guys because I would love to have like another Marvel themed live event personally, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much for that. So yeah guys, that's gonna do it. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new because I'm gonna be posting the best videos in chapter 4, and if you're bored right now, just check out this video.